Zelda, Breath of the Wild guides and
recent
tips.
games in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild is fairly indirect in how it shepherds you through its world. While it reveals some details, most of the time it's up to you to figure out how to survive. That's why we've compiled all of our in-depth guides to better help you in your journey to understand and overcome the game's myriad threats and mysteries. Keep in mind, there are potential spoilers in some of the guides
Also
below.
check out our full review of the game, as well as our feature detailing everything you need to know about it. Be sure to check back often as we update this article with our upcoming Breath of the Wild guides and features.
Beginner's Guide.
Wasting your hard-earned weapons and equipment. Shrines offer a nice diversion from prolonged periods of exploration. Completing their puzzling challenges lets you It's dangerous to go out alone and use to purchase useful power-ups. The wild expand the health or stamina. But another bonus, that's why we've compiled 9 beginner's tips to unlock some of the game's fast travel. If you enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more features on Breath of the Wild. To learn more about the secrets, also your ability to traverse, check out our in-depth video on things the game doesn't tell you. Guardians are deadly six-legged foes. Running headfirst into battle isn't always the best, at least in the beginning of enemies. Oftentimes, it's better to take a moment to formulate a plan of action. But if you're going to take on a Guardian, for example, suggest a goblin that can't horseback ahead, think about arsenal bomb arrows, eliminate the element as little trouble as possible. Be sure to slash at its legs to reduce the distance durability, and then aim at its center eye with your arrows to inflict high damage numbers. Or you can even propel a large cooking is an essential part to your survival stasis ability near net force. There are plenty of combat tactics that don't involve inventory and drops that are better tend to brute force depending on the ingredients you choose. You'll get a dish or elixir that offers you a different status effect. For example, unlike past drumstick, all of Breath of the Wild weapons and equipment have a durability mechanic, which causes items to wear down over time, and you can find out more details about ingredients as you acquire more powerful weapons and equipment. Be mindful of when you choose to use them. Save your higher level equipment as using too many can boss out their effects and result in dubious weaker foes. A dish that easily pairs against lower level weapons. Keep in mind that cooking status effect includes is restricted to bonfires with pots on. Don't think an open fire will only roast or slightly cook. There's no shame in running away. It's also impossible to cook while it's raining. Your weapon and equipment resources are limited, so it's always building a shield to block your attacks with the However, heavy weapon world is like hacks or hammers that can knock the shield out of your hand. Choose your battles to attack. Risk utilizing your hard-earned weapons up against multiple enemies with shields. Shrines offer a nice directly behind an enemy to preparation that allows you to puzzle challenges and its low spear while their guard is down. Can be used for incredibly useful maneuvers that expand as it nearly kills enemies in one blow. But another bonus, regardless of their level of power, is the ability to unlock its location as a fast travel point. It's important to take time to complete metal during a thunderstorm. As doing so benefits that's about it, health and stamina capacity, but also your ability to traverse high roll quickly and efficiently. If there are any beginners dead that I missed, shout out in the comments below. And for more coverage on The Legend of Zelda: The Beginning of the Wild, including a full review, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. But if you're going to take on a Guardian, we suggest coming to the battle on horseback, equipped with an arsenal of bomb arrows and elemental arrows. Be sure to slash at its legs to reduce its maneuverability, and aim at its center eye with your arrows to inflict high damage. Cooking is an essential part to your survival that can help you in myriad ways. To cook, simply choose a few ingredients from your inventory and drop them into a bonfire with a pot on it. Depending on the ingredients you choose, you'll get a dish or elixir that offers you a different status effect. For example, cooking a raw bird drumstick and a blue nightshade together makes a dish that grants you a low-level stealth boost for 2.5 minutes. You can find out more details about an ingredient's effect on a dish via its inventory explanation. But don't be too greedy with the ingredients you choose, as using too many cancels out their effects and results in dubious food, a dish that only for one bar. Keep in mind that cooking status effect includes is restricted to bonfires with pots on them. An open fire will only roast or slightly cook food items. It's also impossible to cook
Hey
while it's
friends,
raining.
it's March 2nd and we're hours away from the launch of the Nintendo Switch. This
An
one's
enemy
Rob's
wielding
because
a
I don't
shield
have
can
one of
block your
my own,
attacks
so don't
with
tell him
ease.
that I have
However,
it. And be
heavy
sure to
weapons,
subscribe.
like an axe
And
or
don't
a
tell
hammer,
Rob.
can knock
Thank
the
you.
shield out of their
Here's some
hands,
news.
making them vulnerable to attack. Utilize this technique whenever
First
you're
up,
up against
Overwatch
multiple
gets a
enemies
new
with shields.
character. Here's all the details on Orisa. Following a series of
If you sneak up
teases, Blizzard
directly
has
behind an
finally
enemy,
unveiled the
a prompt
newest
appears
addition
that
to
allows you to
Overwatch's
deliver a
roster,
devastating
Orisa.
blow to them
Orisa
while
is a
their guard
tank
is
class
down.
character
This is
whose
an incredibly
gameplay is
useful
engineered
maneuver to
around
perform,
protection.
as it
Her
nearly
weapon is
kills
the
enemies
fusion
in one
driver,
blow,
an
regardless
automatic
of their
cannon
level
that
of health
deals
and
constant
defense.
damage but slows her movement speed. The alternate fire is Halt, which launches a
wear
charge
anything
that she
metal
can
during a
detonate to slow
thunderstorm.
enemies and
That's
pull
about
them
it.
towards the
Seriously,
explosion.
you
Her
can-
abilities include Fortify, which reduces the damage she takes to make her immune to action-impairing effects, and Protective Barrier, a stationary barrier
If there are
that can
any
be deployed
beginner's
to
tips
block
that I
enemy
missed,
attacks.
shout it in the
Her
comments
ultimate is
below. And for
Supercharger,
more
which
coverage on
launches
The
a
Legend of
device that
Zelda,
buffs
Breath of the
damage
Wild,
done by any
including our
teammates
full
in its
review,
line of
be
sight.
sure to
The device
subscribe to
itself
our
can
YouTube
be
channel.
destroyed by enemies.
Thanks for watching.
You can try out Orisa now on the PC version's public test realm. A date for her release in the live game has not been announced, but check out gameplay over on GameSpot.com.
It's dangerous to go alone in the world of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. The unwary can perish in a matter of seconds. That's why we've compiled beginners' tips to help you become a veteran survivalist of Hyrule. For a condensed take on what you need to know, watch the video above. Otherwise, check out our comprehensive guide for the full details. Beginner's
Game doesn't
Guide.
tell you. And Breath of the Wild, there are numerous important mechanics and concepts that the game never explains outright. At times the game alludes to them, but the majority of the time, you're left to figure them out on your own, either by experimenting or completing a side quest that introduces a particular mechanic. With so many veiled secrets, we've compiled 14 useful things to know to help you on your journey. Things the game doesn't tell you.
How to care for your horse.
We all want one, and you're definitely gonna need it. A horse, of course, in Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, how and where can you get one of these sweet steeds? I can answer that. Warning, this video may contain spoilers, but do subscribe for upcoming Zelda tips, because after you've put some hours in, chances are you'll have questions. Horses, where are they? Once you make it out into the open Hyrule fields, and you see a horse, you can jump on it and tame it to claim it. But it's not that easy. Horses vary in strength, speed, stamina, and temperament. Higher the temperament, the quicker they can knock you off. Generally, the darker, more solid-colored horses are the real hotheads. Meaning, for your first horse, consider sneaking up on the calmer spotted ones, because these wild studs may require you to upgrade your stamina meter a couple times. As far as taming goes, you sneak up, mount, and tap repeatedly the L button to soothe your best in show. Do this as quick as possible, because once your stamina runs out, you're broncoed off. Once you successfully pass the rodeo, congrats, she's yours. But before you hit that trail, you'll definitely want to stop at the nearest stable. Here you can register your horse for 20 rubies, which is worth doing for a few reasons. You get to name it, check its stats and bond status, you get a sweet saddle, and most importantly, you can now reclaim it at any other stable in the game. Once you check all those boxes, it's time to venture out. Yeehaw! What the? Psych. Touching back on your bond with a horse, you'll want to max this out ASAP and gain that trust, because if Carlord here doesn't like you, he sure as hell doesn't trust you. The weaker the bond, the more easily startled they are in a fight, which is the last thing you want against a guardian or during a showdown with an archer like this jerk right here. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm sorry, Carlord! I'm sorry! Hungry? Want an apple? Yeah. There will be times where you really need to show affection in order to manage that bond with your horse. You gotta constantly work that soothe button. Anytime you see that head shake, hear a frantic neigh, and especially anytime you pull back on the reins, braking from top speed. That's like a Charlie horse for old Charlie here. Immediately soothe him. Let him know you care. And as seen earlier, sharing is caring. Horses like apples just as much as you do, so save some for your trusty steed. Other quick tips. Your whistle to call for a horse isn't very generous, meaning if you fast travel anywhere, you'll need to find a stable in order to call for them. Also, consider using fast horses for traveling and stronger horses for battles, because front flipping off your mount and into the action may send your horse into the line of fire. And there you have it, a quick starter guide to horses. If you enjoyed this video, feed us a like and subscribe for more tips and tricks for Zelda Breath of the Wild. Thanks for watching.
Breath of the Wild changes the tradition from past games in the series by removing Link's iconic trusty steed, Epona. Instead, you must find your own horse. Check out the video above for some tips on how to better tame and care for it. For more on The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, check out the news stories below.
Edge Magazine Breath of the Wild. Edge Magazine Breath of the Wild. Zelda Breath of the Wild Review Metacritic. Edge Magazine. Edge Breath of the Wild Review. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to channels.